So, mortgage insurance or no mortgage insurance? What's going to make the most sense for you? Pretty much comes down to one question. We use the rule of thumb here, and that's how long are you going to own that home for? And the answer to that question is going to determine which option is going to make the most sense for you. So follow along with me during this quick example. Let's take a look at a loan amount of $400,000 with a minimum down payment. We typically use the 9-year marker as the benchmark for comparing MI options versus LPMI options, because in today's environment, obviously it's going to vary for each loan, but this is about the point when MI is going to fall off on a conventional loan. So in the first scenario, we have an option with MI at 5% interest. That option is going to pay $161,000 in total interest over the 9-year period. However, we have to add the $25,000 in MI payments over that same period, which brings our total of MI and interest payments to about $191,000. Now, if we take a look at the LPMI option, or lender paid mortgage insurance option, over the 9-year period, you're only paying about $184,000 in total interest. And since there's no MI, it's going to be the more competitive option if you know you're going to be moving out of that home at or before a decade. However, if it plans on being a forever home, or if you know you're going to be there for a certain number of years that's past the 9 to 10 year benchmark, the MI option actually becomes more competitive, because at that 9-year period, that MI is going to fall off. And when that happens, you start to accrue the benefits of having a lower interest rate. So if you look at the total interest and MI paid over a 30-year period with the first option, it's going to be about $373,000. Whereas if you take a look at the LPMI option over a 30-year period, it's going to be about $417,000, which is a difference of about roughly $44,000 in total payments. So if you can kind of see there that just depending on the length of time you're going to be in that home is going to determine which option is going to make the most sense for you, which is going to save you the most money, and obviously the most monthly cash flow. If you have any questions, or if you want to see a specific scenario, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be more than happy to kind of walk through the math with you. Thanks.